Hi, I'm Amber.
And I'm Debbie. We're on the education staff at the Cook Museum of Natural Science in Decatur, Alabama. Achoo!
Ew. Debbie, you need a tissue?
Yes, please.
Snot is so yucky.
Snot, boogers. In science, we call it mucus. It might seem like it's pretty gross, but mucus is pretty amazing. Today on 2 Minute Science, we're messing with mucus.
I've got an idea.
We only have 2 minutes. So, why do we make mucus?
We have specialized goblet cells that together make about 1 liter of mucus a day.
All that mucus coats parts of the inside of our body, like the inside of our nose and our stomach and our intestines.
These are body surfaces that don't have skin protection, but they have mucus protection. The inside of the stomach has a thick coat of mucus that protects it from its own acids and enzymes. That's right. And the mucus in our nose, trachea, and lungs protects us from the bacteria and virus that is in the air we breathe.
Don't we need bacteria?
Most bacteria species are harmless to us humans, but there are some bacteria that we actually need. For example, the bacteria that live in our large intestine actually digest our waste and produce B vitamins for us to use. The bacteria in our mucus is actually helpful, most of them. If some harmful bacteria actually get into our lungs, those bacteria get trapped into our mucus, they get swept up to our throat, we swallow them, and they get digested in our stomach.
That's still kind of yucky. And mucus is so slippery.
Yes, slippery mucus helps to move things along, and it prevents damage when 2 surfaces rub together.
Oh, like when waste moves through my large intestine, or food moves down my throat, or my eyelids move over my eyeballs.
That's right! Without mucus, blinking, swallowing food, and pooping would be really painful.
What makes mucus so slippery and slimy?
Mucus has mucins, which are huge molecules made of protein and sugar. Mucins attract water, which is why mucus is so wet and slippery. And mucins get tangled up together, which is why mucus is so stretchy and slimy.
Oh. And slippery and slimy mucus makes it so bacteria can't latch onto our body tissues.
Mucus is also full of white blood cells, antibodies, and bacteriophages, and all of those things work together to attack bacteria and viruses that invade our bodies.
And when we do get sick, goblet cells make hundreds of times the amount of mucus that they normally make.
That's right. And all that mucus just flushes out the bacteria that have invaded our system. And that's when we need tissues.
Did you know that animals use mucus too? 2 of my favorite examples are snails and salamanders. Snails use mucus to move along surfaces like soil and logs. And they also can use it to trap food that they can consume later. And they also are able to use that mucus to communicate with other snails about where they're going. And amphibians, like this slimy salamander here, they have a mucus covering their whole entire body. And it helps keep their body moist, and it protects it from bacteria and fungi. And they also need that skin to be moist so they can breathe through their skin. They have a really cool ability to do that. And that's why I'm handling this guy with wet gloves so I don't mess up his mucus layer. Aww. Even though we can't make mucus, we can make something really similar. Slime!
You can make slime out of gelatin, corn syrup, and water.
You can make another kind of slime out of borax powder, clear school glue, and water.
And you can also make slime out of saline solution, baking soda, water, and clear school glue.
Try making these 3 kinds of slime at home. And don't forget your food coloring to make them really colorful. Try experimenting with them. See which one is the most elastic or stretchy, or which one is the thickest, or which one is the most slimy.
We're going to have some fun messing with our mucus. Catch us on the next episode of 2 Minute Science.